What up, friends? Hope you guys are well. As I've gotten older, I've come to accept that 99% of my problems, almost all my problems, come from people, human beings. Human beings are the number one source of most of my problems and most of your problems. Just think about that. The stuff that you have, maybe your car will give you some problems and you might need to send it for repairs. But for the most part, the majority of your problems have been from other human beings. Welcome to my village. This is my village over here in Africa. I'm chilling. It's a beautiful day after the rains, and I love the feeling after the rains because the air is nice and crisp, it's clean, the sun is coming out, and it's very quiet and peaceful in this village. Part of the reason why I live in this village now, and I live in 3 villages in 3 different countries. Part of the reason why I live in a village now is because I've lived in cities for many years of my life. For about 25 years of my life, I've lived mostly in cities, multiple cities too, from San Diego, LA, California, New York City, New York, Atlanta, Georgia. My favorite. I think Atlanta, Georgia has to be my favorite city that I've lived in the United States. For one main reason. That's where the true hustlers are. Man, if you want to know somebody is a real hustler, somebody knows how to make this money, just ask them, oh, what part of America are you from? What part of America did you live in? If they say Atlanta or North Carolina or Charlotte, just know that person knows what the F they're talking about. So shout out to you guys that have lived in Atlanta or that are from ATL, shout out to you. And also North Carolina, shout out to you. When you've lived in cities for most of your life, most of your adult life, you recognize patterns like I have. I've recognized a lot of patterns in my life. When I've been around a lot of people, whether it's socially or in work, so I've worked all kinds of corporate jobs, a lot of corporate nonsense, to be honest, like a lot of corporate jobs. And I've noticed the reason why I've always had problems in corporate America was because of other people and the need to get along with other dysfunctional people. See, when you're younger and you're ambitious and you're trying to make a dent in the universe, okay, you're trying to become someone, do something with your life, you tend to think most people are like you, but they're not. Most people, in my experience, are quite dysfunctional. Most people are crabs in a barrel. Most people don't want you to win. You think people want you to win out here? Oh no, what? What? No. You got it all wrong. Most people don't want you to win out here. For you to win, it means they're gonna look bad. Not only are they gonna look bad, they're gonna feel bad while they're looking bad. They don't want that. They're not about to have that. Because they know you. They've known you since you've been struggling. They've seen your struggle. They've seen you trying to level up. They've seen you trying to come up. They've seen you when you had nothing, when you were nobody to them. They've seen you. Now that you're leveling up, now that you're like applying pressure, you think they like that? No. Who are you? Who gave you the permission and the goddamn audacity to win out here? That's what they think. Listen, I'm just the messenger here. Don't shoot the messenger. 99% of your problems in life come from other people hating on you, jealousing you, and putting stupid rules. There's so many people that are gonna put stupid rules into place to stop you from winning. Winners know when the stupid rules have been put in place. We know most rules are meant to be broken. Not all, most. And the ones that win in the game of life and business are the ones that are willing to break the rules, especially the stupid rules. Because society is controlled by average people that put rules to control average people. Accept this reality, guys. A lot of these rules were put in place by people who are not any better than you. Just go look at them. Just go look at a lot of these people that have put together these rules. A lot of them are dusty as shit. A lot of them are low IQ. Listen, I know it sounds harsh, But on this channel, we're not about sugarcoating anything. On this channel is all about winning and winners. So if you want to win, if you're ready to win in the game of business and in the game of life, stick around. We want to keep it real. When you're about to do something that can potentially change your life, maybe you want to get married. Maybe you want to start a family. You want to have a couple of kids. So, by the way, getting married and having kids is a beautiful thing. I know in the West, people talk shit about marriage and family, and that's totally understandable. Because the system in the West is not good for family. There's a reason why I live in my village over here in Africa now, even though I lived in big cities in the United States for a long time. Because I know that this village is perfect to raise a family and live a good quality of life, especially if you got a family. Because I'm married and I got 2 kids, so I love this quality of life. So I do understand those people that say, oh, marriage doesn't work in the West. I'm never going to have kids. Totally understand it. I'm not here to judge. In fact, I'm not even here to convince those that don't even want to start a family or have kids. It's not my position to convince you to do that. But if you want to start a family, you want to have kids, don't listen to what society tells you. Because a lot of people will lead you astray. There's so many people that I'm noticing right now, especially the ladies that are getting older. I'm in my 40s now, and a lot of these ladies I've known since they're in their 20s. Now they're depressed. They're in their 40s. Some of them can't have kids anymore, but they do want to have kids now. But when they were younger, they didn't. And because society told them that, don't have kids and all this shit. Now they're sad. So if you're one of those people that knows what you want, go for it. You don't need somebody's opinion. You don't need somebody's permission. You don't need somebody's validation to do it. You don't need to seek approval from anybody. It's your life. Because eventually these people that you're trying to seek approval from, or validation from, or permission from, they might not be here in 10 years. They might not be here in 20 years, but you will. You might. If you're young enough, you might be here in 20 years. But if they're in their 70s or 80s, they might be dead in 5 years. So you're stuck with this bad decision based on somebody who's completely out of touch with reality. This is why I say a lot of the times, if you want to win in life, you better stop taking advice from baby boomers. Because a lot of these baby boomers are completely out of touch with reality. They don't live in the same reality as somebody in their 20s. If you're in your 20s and you're still listening to people in their 70s about everything, I'm not saying old people don't have wisdom. That's not what I'm saying. Because old people have wisdom, but not all of them. Up to 99% of them are dysfunctional and will give you bad advice. So you don't need their permission to do shit. Seek the truth by yourself. Seek the truth on your own. Don't let them tell you the American dream is real. Don't let them tell you, oh, you don't need to start a family. You don't need to start that business. Do this. Go rack up some debt first from school. Fuck that. There's so many people that have been lied to that they need to go back to school because the economy is slowing down. Go back to school, get another degree after they're already in debt from their first degree. Now they got to take on more debt? No. We're now in the AI revolution, guys. AI has changed the game. If you got a high school diploma and you have critical thinking skills, you don't need a college degree anymore to make a lot of money. You don't. You know how to read, you know how to write, you know how to count with AI? Shit. You can become a billionaire now because of AI. The game has changed, guys. You don't need anybody's permission to do anything. The only permission you need is from your maker. On this channel, I talk about starting a business, improving your life, and also I talk about having faith in your God. Because a lot of people stop believing in God, and that's what's holding a lot of people back in life. They don't believe in God, but you have to be a believer for things to work out in your favor, guys. When things are falling apart around you, maybe the economy is not doing so well, everybody around you is snaking you, the only one you can rely on in that situation is God. So you need to focus on your growth and being a better human being. Focus on your money and getting to the money. How do you get to the money? This channel is going to teach you how to get to the money. And number 3, you need to improve your faith in God. So if you align with this, if you understand all these things that I'm talking about, and you're ready to change your life, and you understand AI is here, and you're ready to take things to the next level without anybody's permission, approval, or validation, then I've created a private membership group. I'll put a link in the description of this video, schedule a call. When you schedule a call, I'm going to add you to that group where it's going to be like-minded people. We're going to help each other build businesses and get to this money. But I only want people that are serious. Schedule a call. Talk to you soon.